Welcome to day 2 of Walk Week. Today's Tithe Your Career story features Eden. Eden graduated from Colorado Christian University and is using her nursing degree on the medical track to partner with the government of Papua New Guinea to bring greater access to healthcare among the country's isolated islands. Her team's mission is to show isolated communities that they are not forgotten, but rather they are seen and heard by a loving God. As a part of the Tithe Your Career movement, Eden is choosing to spend her first 2 years after college serving on this medical outreach team, and she's investing her nursing skills into this gospel-focused ministry that shares the love of Christ alongside the tangible medical services that they provide. Hear more from Eden about what led her to say yes, and stay tuned for ways to pray. And if you're enjoying this week, don't forget to follow us on Instagram or TikTok to get more content like this.
I remember one day the Lord placed CCU on my heart, Colorado Christian University, and I didn't know why, because it was a school that, for one, was across the country from where I grew up. I really had no major connections in Colorado, and then on top of that, they did not have a traditional undergraduate nursing program. Through that experience, I just really began to struggle and wrestle with the Lord and just seek Him through that, because I had no idea why He was calling me in two seemingly opposite directions, one towards nursing and one towards Colorado Christian University. And one day I just remember just telling the Lord, I surrender. I will go to Colorado Christian University if that's where you're calling me. I don't know why, I don't know the reason, but I will follow you. And later that same day was when I found out that CCU had just announced that they were starting a traditional undergraduate BSN program. And through that experience, it was just confirmation not only that the Lord was calling me to Colorado Christian University and nursing, but also that He saw the bigger picture. So my freshman year of college, I remember one of the staff at CCU came and spoke to our class, and she talked about medical missions. That was when the Lord truly began to plant a seed in my heart for medical missions. So I ended up signing up for a trip to go to Jamaica in the spring, and unfortunately due to COVID, that ended up getting canceled. But through that experience, I just really began to pray and seek the Lord to see if He was leading me in a different direction, or if He was trying to teach me something through it. Through that experience, I just really felt the Lord calling me to persevere and not give up. So I ended up waiting sophomore year, and I was remote due to COVID situations. And so I just continued to seek Him in that. And then my junior year of college, I committed to another trip to go to Brazil. And that also ended up getting canceled. So it was just a time of really wrestling with the Lord and just asking Him if this was truly where He was calling me, or if He was leading me again in a different direction. I remember sitting on a plane going home right before Urbana, and I ended up sitting next to a woman. We started talking, had a conversation about faith. One of her biggest regrets in life was that she had never done something with the organization. She told me, if you ever have the opportunity to go with this organization, to just do it. Before I had found out about the organization that I was going. And throughout that same time in my life, the Lord opened up the door for me to do the internship with Samaritan's Purse through a variety of circumstances that only He could have orchestrated. And so it was just really neat to see how He saw each little detail and how He was working everything together.
As you walk today, pray for goers like Eden on the medical track. Pray that they are able to meet the medical needs of the communities that they serve. Pray also for strength and perseverance from the Lord and the challenging conditions that stretch them beyond their comfort zone. Pray for their gospel message to be clear despite cultural boundaries. And finally, pray for yourself. Eden mentions different seeds that God has planted in her life. Ask God to show you what seeds He has planted in your life that reveal ways He wants you to serve in your own community.